let me just run these numbers by you, my friends, right? This is Dallas, and I've been getting a lot of these type of screenshots. So we got to really analyze and check out what is going on. So if you're putting in 2 hours and 33 minutes in Dallas, right? I'm not saying this is the norm. I'm not saying this is the average, but this brings down your average, right? These type of numbers bring down your hourly average. And they might be here and there, but they start adding up because it's not a true reflection of what you are making hourly. So if you're driving, in this case, 2 hours and 33 minutes, you're online, right? It doesn't mean you're physically driving and burning up gas. You're online for 2 hours and 33 minutes. You're getting 2 trips, a whopping 2 trips, and you are making a staggering $10.40 in 2 hours and 33 minutes. You know what that does to your average? It screws up your average. So what's going on, right? I welcome you all. Daniel's in the house, California. What's going on is that there's a combination of things going on. A lot of riders are dropping out. I've specifically seen this at the airports. Los Angeles, for example. They are taking taxis. Now, they might not like the taxis. They might not like, the fact that they're probably not super clean. Maybe they smell of smoke. Who knows? But it's what they're paying. It's what the rider is paying. They're looking at the dollar amount, right? So I've interviewed a lot of taxi drivers and they're doing well. They are not complaining. Taxi drivers said, I am smiling. The last guy, I'm smiling. I'm getting the trips, right? So the Uber and Lyft rider is simply not prepared to pay those astronomical trips. None of those astronomical fees trickle down to you or me, right? They don't trickle down to us. There's no increase in what we earn after the riders' prices have gone up. So riders are saying, nah, this is just too expensive, right? My wife, as example, she wanted to catch an Uber or a Lyft the other day. It was ridiculously expensive. She called me and she said, what do I do? I said, absolutely not. So the only alternative right then was a taxi for like half the price. They wanted $550 from LAX to Calabasas, 1 hour trip, right? If you are paying that, you are just supporting an evil empire. I'm sorry. But I am getting more and more screenshots from around the country, around the world. This is a typical one. Dallas, Fort Worth. The guy is online for 2 hours and 33 minutes, making $10.40 and only getting 2 trips, right? So the riders are scarce. The drivers have been dropping out, and the combination of fewer drivers and less riders is a recipe for disaster for Uber and Lyft. Again, it is a recipe for disaster. It's like they sabotaging their own company. It's like it's like Dara Khosrowshahi and Logan Green have the data. Oh wow, the data shows us the riders are going, the drivers are going. What do we do about this? Oh, we have a genius idea. Let's even jack the prices up more for the rider, and let's even take more from the driver. I mean, what fool makes these type of decisions, right? This is sabotaging your company. This is like ultra short-term thinking. What they need to do is really take care of the drivers, like really pay them well, bring down the rider prices a little, and then you'll have riders coming back and even more drivers jumping in, right? And if you have more drivers servicing more riders, you're getting more trips per hour per city, and you're making more money. And then the real big thing, and a lot of you guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, have reported on this, right? They need to trim from the top, right? It does not work any longer, these insane salaries, right? I mean, the taxi industry can't do it. Imagine the taxi bosses would pay themselves $42 million. Their taxi organizations would disintegrate. They would be gone in 2 to 4 weeks, right? So if they do not stop this insane spending on the top, the company is going to keep on reporting horrible losses, right? And the only way you get, these numbers up in Dallas is if you have more riders jumping back in because they think that the rates are humane. The problem is that they subsidize and spoiled these riders for all these years. These riders are expecting ultra low pricing, right? They're expecting to pay nothing. They don't even know what part or what percentage you are getting. Very few compare. Hey, I paid this, what did you get? So they don't even know what we are getting. But they've been so spoiled over the years, they are not prepared to suddenly pay double or triple, and they want to jack up the prices again. That is a disaster for Recipe. You will lose riders in droves. That is exactly what's happening there. If you are only getting 2 trips in 2 hours and 33 minutes, it means there are no riders out there, right? And if you don't have the drivers satisfying the rider trips, it's just disastrous for this company. What are they thinking? So they really have to start bringing the prices down for riders, increasing the amount for drivers. Now that brings the leverage down a little. Yes, it does. The margins a bit, but the money is made in the volume, Dara Khoshawi. The money is made in the volume of trips, Logan Green. What you guys just need to be prepared to do, really cut from the top. Look at all those insane expenses. What are they spending on renovation costs in New York and San Francisco on these buildings? They are spending insane amount of money to pretty up their buildings. They are spending an insane amount of money on marketing, and what they should be doing is just really paying out decent bonuses. Let your drivers be your marketing machines. Don't go spending money on getting Paris Hilton, the Star Wars characters for TV commercials, your bullshit 10-minute marketing commercial for Uber One. You guys have no clue. Dara has no clue how to manage money. It's literally pissing money in the wind. It's like, here's a couple of $100 notes. Here's another few hundred more. Let's just throw it out there. Let's just throw it out the window. Let the wind take all of this money. It's idiotic to the 10th degree. Do some proper marketing. Allow your drivers to recruit drivers as you did in the good old days. Pay your drivers well. Give your riders decent rates, and you will make money in the volume. But what you cannot do is do this frivolous spending, right? And all we need to look at is, like, if you are paying $200,000 for party balloons, not just once, but several times, you have a serious effing problem, right? Because there is absolute zero fiscal responsibility on top. You're all paying yourself ridiculous amounts of money. Most of the people in the beginning, it was just pump and dump. Get in there, and the moment they could sell their stock, they dumped their stock, they made money, right? Now there's a handful of investors still crying like little babies. Oh, we need to see money. We need to see cash. Dara the fool, obedient little child as he is towards these investors, goes and does the most disastrous things you can do for a company. Continues the spending, has no clue what his marketing department is doing, is overspending on engineers, has a whole squadron of legal employees that he has to pay because they're getting themselves in all these troubles, and they could keep themselves out of these troubles if they just did the basics. Who is running this company? Who is running this company? A bunch of fucking monkeys, right? A bunch of monkeys are running this company, right? It's like you're having a bunch of chimpanzees in the San Francisco office. Let's do this. Let's swing through the headquarters and spend money and throw money. You are a bunch of freaking monkeys throwing bundles and bundles and bundles of cash out of your windows. This company could be healthy. So do report to me, what city are you in? And look, some cities are making bank, are doing very, very well. I hear that Vegas drivers are doing very well, right? Doing very well. But I'm starting to question the volume and the amount of screenshots that I'm getting that show me this pattern that, again, I'm going to use this as an example. If you are making $10.40 in 2 hours and 33 minutes, look at the thumbnail, and you're getting 2 trips, you got to analyze what is going on. A, it's bringing down your average big time. B, you're sitting, even if you're just online and you're not even driving, you could be doing something completely different with your life in those 2 hours and 33 minutes. Maybe you're on TaskRabbit doing a job or painting for $30, $40, $50 an hour, or like Geo is doing snow shoveling. He's making way more than a guy sitting around for 2 hours and 33 minutes, right? Getting 2 trips and making $10.40. You know, maybe it is time to really look at websites like that, TaskRabbit, because if Geo is making $10,000 to $11,000 a month, God bless him. That's good money, and you keeping yourself fit because you're shoveling snow. I have nothing against hardworking people that are keeping themselves healthy and making decent money, but you cannot survive on 2 hours and 33 cents, $10.40. Hello, what is that going to get me? Where is that going to get me in life? Nowhere. And if you continue to see this type of average, it's time to start thinking about another job, because your average has been brought down so radically that over a week, Monday to Monday, if you would really crunch the numbers, you're not making cash. You're actually working in reverse, because what you're not factoring is you have gas, ultra high gas costs, you have insurance, you have synthetic oil, you have brakes, you have tires, you have this, you have wear and tear, you have insurance. I mean, you're not making money with 2 hours, 33 minutes, $10.40 for 2 trips. You're not making money. You are going way back. Now, I'm right here by LAX. My clients will be landing shortly. I have a couple of trips back to back to back. Go check out my private chauffeur course. I do show you how to schedule your trips, how to plan your day. That's just one of 22 different modules in a 300-minute course. Go check it out. You might be able to even use the code HELP20, HELP20, and get 20% off. But you need to take the power into your own hands. You need to become a true independent contractor, because true independent contractors don't make $10.40 in 2 hours and 33 minutes. I'm sorry, they're not. Okay, where are we here? This is nice. This is Memorial Day weekend on a Sunday. Monday is going to be hell here. Monday, this is a sea of cars. Oh, by the way, let's just quickly see what's going on in the Uber and Lyft lot. Oh my God, it is pathetic. There are 6 Uber cars and about 50 taxis. 6 Uber cars and 50 taxis at 8 p.m. That is bad. That is not a good sign, Darakosha Shawi. I'm not making this up. This is just all taxis over there. Those are all frickin' taxis. Those are all, tell me, those are all taxis. Every single one of those are taxi. There are no Ubers around. And then I get some people saying, "Oh, the cars are at the holding lot." It doesn't matter if your cars are at the holding lot. They're not out there in the front picking up passengers, right? So go and sit on the parking lot for 2 hours and get your 2 trips, right? You smart ass is trying to tell me, "Oh, there's actually more Ubers." No, there's 6 on the front line that have been called out, right next to 60 fucking taxis, and you're sitting on the holding lot, playing with your testicles, playing with your balls, and you're not getting trips. So tell me where the money is to be made at LAX airport with Uber and Lyft. It's not. It's not. There is no money. Right? And this is not funny, and I don't enjoy reporting on this because it's pathetic management that has led to this point. There should not be 50, 60 taxis there queued up next to 5 Ubers, and the other few hundred people are sitting in the Uber lot hoping and praying for trips. No disrespect to my LA rideshare friends, but you cannot be sitting in LAX. You're not making money. You're not making money if you're sitting at an airport parking lot praying and hoping for a trip. You're not making money, right? You could be using that time, those 2 hours, making videos at different hotels, different restaurants, marketing yourself and lining up all your future private clients, right? There is no money at airports. At least there's no money at LA airport. And you're going to go out there. And the one thing that doesn't surprise me is, like, why are there no cars at an airport? Because at 34 cents a mile, we don't drive, Dara, right? But I still question those drivers that are sitting at the lot at LAX. If you know that they are paying you 34 cents per mile, if you know there are 60 taxis and 5 Ubers, do the math. You are not making money. You are completely and utterly wasting your time waiting at an airport, hoping and praying, "Oh, I hope I get a trip. And if I do get a trip, I hope it'll be a long one so I can make some money." You know, I have more chance playing roulette in a casino making money than versus that formula, right? Sitting at an airport at 34 cents per mile, which they're going to pay you, does not equate to cash. So Daniel's in the house. Give me a shout out. I mean, I want to call out your name. Sorry, I'm so amped up, but like, I just get pissed off when I see all these screenshots and people are saying, "Oh, this is what I made in 2 hours and 33 minutes." And I'm like, dude, why are you doing this to yourself? Right? Why? Now, if you are we got cyberspace in the house. I did that in Oakland for a week. I just keep going back to the airport after most local trips. The queue can take 1 to 2 hour wait, or rarely only wait 15 to 45 minutes. It's more profitable to do bay circles. Thank you for that feedback. John Jones is in the house. That little bit doesn't matter. Drop off at the airport and you're way back into the city. Exactly. You drop them off, right? Inbound, you drop them off and then you get out. So if you want to make money in LA, you drop them off and then you back in Culver City in 5 minutes, or you back in Marina Del Rey by all the hotels, by the Ritz, by the Jamaica Bay, by the Hilton. You back down there in 5 minutes. Yeah, that's when you're going to make money again. But going back to the holding lot because you just dropped someone off, seriously? Are you going to sacrifice your car and sacrifice your sweat and your gas for 34 cents? Please do not do it. Please. We are not that desperate. Mary's in the house. Mary Varallo is in the house. Dawood is in the house. Shout out. Tell me where we have 160 people. Please smash that. I had a lot of fun with you guys the other day when we had that whip, and every time I said, "Hey, give me a like," and I would whip Dara's ass. Man, I had a lot of fun, right? I was whipping away. Dietmar Stahl is in dem house. Dietmar Stahl from Germany in the house. Dietmar really breaks it down for us. He's an LA driver. He's hardcore. He's done over 25 trips, 25,000 trips. Sorry, not 25 trips, 25,000 trips. And he will tell you the truth. When I get together with Dietmar Stahl, right? Usually a combination of German and English that we chat. It's good that I get to speak German with him to brush up on my German. I did study in Germany and England, right? But what I like about Dietmar is he will give you the raw facts. Dietmar tells you as it is. And what Dietmar really brings to the table is real numbers. He will show you the real numbers. He will break down a little trip for you. Rural Maryland, Joseph in the house. Joseph Langford in the house. Huge shout out to Joseph and your fam. Lots of hugs from California. Who else do we have in the house? We have Sandra Bounds in the house. She says, Uber will not pay me back for the airport fees. And you know, Sandra, you know how you handle that? You have the proof, right? They owe you money for these airport fees. You march it into small claims court, right? Don't be afraid. The judge will side with you. Somebody just threw Darius Moore in the house. He threw down $10. Uber is not paying us right here in Dallas. And that's why I'm fighting for Dallas, right? Uber, step up. It's drivers like Darius that you need, right? They are devoting their time. They're devoting their hours, their energy. They're making the sacrifices for you in Dallas. And this is what you are paying them? It's pathetic. 2 hours and 33 minutes. I would never want to see Darius do 2 hours and 33 minutes and get 2 trips and walk out with $10.40 because Darius Moore knows that is not money. Why are you doing this, Uber? Why are you sabotaging your company? The money is made in the volume. Bring Mr. S. High five, great success. Good going. The money is made in the volume, Dara. Give your riders reasonable rates. Pay your drivers ultra well. I promise you, you pay your drivers ultra well, you will have so many drivers around. People will get good service, fast service, 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes, pick up, off they go. Next, volume. But where do they squander all the money? They squander it on top. $200,000 for party balloons. $42 million for Darius. I'm not making this shit up, right? Listen, you are pissing $100 notes in the wind. Like, bye-bye, here's another whole pack of hundreds. Whee! There they go. Whee! A bunch of frickin' gorillas and monkeys and chimpanzees and spider monkeys running the show up there. Or baboons, whatever monkey type or ape type you are, that is what's going on there. Ooh, wah, wah, let's throw these hundreds out the fucking window. Wake up, Dara. Please save this company, man. You could make so much money. But they're losing the riders, they're losing the drivers in droves. Cyberspace high five in the house. I like that. Thank you, the cool emoji. Javier's in the house. Please drink your water, eat healthy, do your stretches, do your exercises. I know it's really chasing time and making money, but you have to take the time out to drink a water, go to the bathroom, take a break, do your stretches. Please take care of your health, right? Tony Slaughter's in the house. Eric says, I refuse all LAX trips. Everyone should refuse every LAX trip. There is no money. Show me the money, Dara. Not these pathetic little penny amounts. Mary Varallo in the house. High five, great success. Thank you very much. We need to start seeing some money, man. Like, can't all these executive trash members have a meeting tomorrow morning at 7 or 8 a.m. and say, listen, we got to cut our salaries by 40-50%, right? We got to really look into our marketing costs. We got to look into what we are spending on buildings and renovations. You guys are squandering money. I mean, they're hiring Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton ain't cheap, right? She doesn't even show up unless she gets $1.5 million. So they're spending money on, oh, Paris Hilton. Oh, Uber Eats. Paris Hilton uses Uber Eats. Oh, the Star Wars guy uses Uber Eats. No, they don't. They eat gourmet dinner every day. T-bone steak, shrimp, lobster. They don't necessarily order in Uber Eats all the time. Why are you spending all this money to trying to look cool? To trying to, oh, we have all these amazing actors and superstars in our commercials. How much fucking money are they squandering, ladies and gentlemen? Could be funneling it your way. Jerry's in the house. Joseph's in the house. Yeah, Snoop ordered Uber Eats. Yeah. Okay. He's in the studio. Makes sense, right? I'm not saying that no famous person orders Uber Eats. I'm not saying that, right? I mean, Snoop did order Uber Eats and he treated the Uber Eats driver like shit. Marketing. Dietmar in the house. I just want to see if my clients have haven't. Eddie's in the house. Cheers. Hey, all 132 of you, I salute you. Thank you for fighting. Thank you for standing together with your brothers and sisters and standing up for one another, right? Gratitude. Nothing but gratitude, because it's that type of DNA, your type of DNA, that this company needs, right? The only thing holding this company up are these drivers, these hard-working people, right? But we need to keep on fighting. We are introducing smart strikes in June. We are going to keep on fighting, just like that Amazon guy who formed the union and brought a multi-billion-dollar company to its knees. We can do it. I believe in the David and Goliath story. I believe in that the little guy, enough punches. Did you guys see the Gervonta Davis and Romero fight? Oh, that youngster is maturing big time. Patient, lining it up, waiting. And in the 6th round, that's what we need to do. We need to line up the shots. And then we knock Dara to the canvas, right? Gervonta Davis showed us how to treat Dara. Line him up, and at the right moment, we knock him out. He's gone. Dara is gone. Trust me. Dara is gone. Logan Green, the only reason why those guys is because they are founding members. They're not going to fire themselves, right? But if they were smart enough, they should look at their stock price, which is a pathetic $17, $18. And you got to start making some fundamental changes, big changes. Otherwise, you're going to drown. And the sooner they get rid of the crisis, Dara, the virus, Dara, the sooner they put someone in there that understands that the money is made in volume trips and volume deliveries, and you have to start trimming from the top, they will start making money. $80 in 10 hours. Who made $80 in 10 hours? $80 in 10 hours. $80 in 10 hours. F no. DD All is in the house. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to all of you on a Sunday night. Jimmy's in the house. Abstract Echo. Sabotage. I guess the guy enjoys self-sabotage. Whatever psychology, whatever decisions are made in that guy's head is just sabotaging himself and the company. Okay, my client is off the plane. That is good. Because I'm really tight here. I have the next one at 9:30 and I got to shoot all the way out to Westlake. So the sooner these guys get off the plane and get their luggage, the faster I can get out of here, the faster I can get the second group, right? I don't mind doing 2-3 hours of work and making $500 on a Sunday. I am not breaking my back today, right? 3 hours max for $500, right? That is what I want you to earn. And I don't do private driving full time. I spend a lot of time with my family. I really thoroughly enjoy being with my family and my kids, right? Because I'm only gonna have that chance once, and then they're off to college. So I spend every quality minute and hour doing something. Yesterday I went and watched the Top Gun movie, the Maverick movie, with my kids and my wife. Great movie, by the way, action. I really, oh, somebody just mentioned Forex. Now, somebody just mentioned, there you go, TaskRabbit, $65 per hour. There we go. That's more like it. Golden Boy Productions in the house. What is private driving, limo driving, chauffeur driving? That's where the money is. Go and get your suburban Cadillac or a nice BMW or a nice, go check it out. Golden Boy Productions, I like that. Sounds like the boxing company. Can I text you? Yes, 480-393-6318. 480-393-6318. Gladly text me. All right, my friends, I got to go rock and roll and make some money. Glad we connected. Do share with me if you have any feedback or screenshots of this nature. 2 hours, 33 minutes, 2 trips, $10.40. It just clearly shows me there's no riders around. There's no riders around. Otherwise, you'd be getting more trips. But there's very few drivers around. I appreciate you all. On your way out, it looks like this. Smash that like button. Smash it, smash it, smash it, smash it. Hit it hard, because the more likes I get in a video, the higher the algorithms, the higher it shows up in searches, and the more likely Dara and his idiot monkeys there that are running the show will see the video, right? So 77, I'm gonna pull the parachute at 80. We're at 80 already. Scott Tucker's in the house. Corporate complaints is in the house. Driver bonuses are dead. Sad, right? Sad that driver bonuses are dead. It hurts. It saddens me to read that there is no money floating around for drivers. Is funneled into these executives' accounts. They're in Switzerland, they're in Guernsey, they're in Liechtenstein, all these offshore accounts. They're funneling in our hard-earned money. It is wrong. It is wrong. And my job is not over until that changes. I want to see that motherfucker, excuse my French, I want to see that motherfucker out. I want to see a new CEO that cares about the people, that cares about the drivers. And my job is not done until that motherfucker Dara is out, because he is hurting people. He is abusing people. What he is doing is wrong, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to fight. We're going to brawl. We're going to scratch. We're going to bite. We're going to do uppercuts, hooks, everything we have. We'll throw the fridge at him. We'll throw the tables at him. We'll drive the car into him. Whatever we have to do, we're going to fight until that motherfucker is out and we get a CEO in that respects us and that pays us and that treats us like decent human beings. My job is not over until we succeed and do that. I love you all. Much love and respect from California on this beautiful Sunday night. I hope you're all well. Please stay safe and be well. I appreciate you all. Good night.